You've seen it happen. You check a flight price, refresh the page, and it's $50 higher. You open your rideshare app, and the price for a 5-minute trip is suddenly triple what it was yesterday. You tell yourself, it's supply and demand. You think you understand the rules of the market. But what if I told you that the price of this carton of eggs or that tube of toothpaste is not only changing constantly, but it's changing just for you? You don't choose these prices. An algorithm does. And it knows more about your willingness to pay than you do. For decades, a price was a price. A store set it and everyone paid it. That era is over. We are now living in a world of algorithmic pricing, a system so pervasive it controls everything from your vacation budget to your weekly grocery bill. This isn't just about dynamic pricing, the surge pricing you see on Uber. That's the visible tip of the iceberg. The real story is surveillance pricing, a far more invasive system where companies use your personal data to calculate the maximum amount they can charge you before you walk away. This is the invisible system that controls the cost of your life, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what data they're using to squeeze every last dollar out of your wallet. Let's start with the familiar. Dynamic pricing is the basic form of algorithmic pricing. It's a simple equation. High demand plus low supply equals a higher price. Think of airlines. They use sophisticated yield management algorithms to ensure every seat is sold at the highest possible price. They track how many people are searching, how many seats are left, and even the time of day. This is why booking on a Tuesday afternoon is often cheaper than a Friday night. The most notorious example is Uber's surge pricing. It's a pure dynamic model, adjusting prices in real time based on the number of riders requesting a car versus the number of drivers available. But even here, the algorithm is getting smarter. Uber has admitted to using route-based pricing, charging more for trips to wealthier neighborhoods, even if the distance and time are the same. And then there's Amazon. The e-commerce giant reportedly changes prices millions of times a day, sometimes every 10 minutes for popular items. They are constantly testing your price sensitivity, finding the absolute peak price you'll tolerate before clicking away. But all of this is just a warm-up for the real invisible system, surveillance pricing. Surveillance pricing, also known as personalized pricing, is where the algorithm stops looking at the market and starts looking at you. It's not about what the market will bear, it's about what you will bear. A 2025 study by the Federal Trade Commission revealed the shocking range of personal data being used by retailers and their pricing intermediaries. This isn't just your purchase history. They are tracking your precise location and demographics, the device you use. Are you shopping on an expensive iPhone or an older Android? This can signal your income level, your mouse movements. Did you hesitate over the Buy Now button? Did you scroll back to check the price? The algorithm sees this as a sign of price sensitivity, and it might lower the price for you, or more often, keep it high because you're clearly interested. Items left in your cart. The algorithm knows when you're about to abandon a purchase and can use that information to decide whether to offer you a discount or hold the line on the price. The most concrete evidence of this comes from the grocery aisle. A 2025 investigation by Consumer Reports into Instacart's platform found that prices for the exact same grocery items, bought at the same time, could differ by as much as 23% between customers. Instacart called one of its tactics smart rounding. The investigation found that 75% of products checked had different prices for different users. The algorithm was experimenting, finding out which customers would pay more for essential goods. This is no longer a free market. It's a series of individual negotiations where only one side, the algorithm, knows all the variables. The companies that build these pricing systems, firms like Revionics, PROs, and even consultants like McKinsey, act as the brains behind the operation. They process billions of data points to calculate your maximum willingness to pay. This is where the system becomes a black box. The algorithms are so complex that even the retailers using them may not fully understand why a price was set. This opacity creates two major ethical problems: price discrimination and bias. The FTC study noted that algorithmic bias can lead to higher prices for certain demographics. For example, a cosmetics company could target promotions based on skin type or tone, potentially leading to a modern form of the pink tax or other discriminatory pricing. The death of transparency. When every price is personalized, the concept of a fair market price disappears. You can no longer comparison shop because the price you see is unique to you. You are isolated in your own personal economy, constantly being tested for your breaking point. The invisible system of algorithmic pricing is not going away. It is the future of commerce, but understanding it is the first step to protecting yourself. So, what can you do? Clear your cookies and use a VPN. While not a perfect solution, wiping your digital footprint can make it harder for the algorithm to build a detailed profile of you. Shop on different devices, check prices on your phone, then your desktop, and see if the price changes. Wait 24 hours. For big purchases like flights, search once, then wait a day before searching again. The algorithm may see your immediate return as a sign of urgency. The price you pay is no longer a reflection of the product's value, but a reflection of the data you've given away. Be mindful of your digital trail, because every click, every hesitation, and every device you use is a data point in the algorithm's quest to find your maximum price. If this video opened your eyes to the invisible systems controlling your life, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments. What is the most shocking example of dynamic pricing you have ever experienced?